All right, today I'm going to show you my process for making a laser cut patch with the vinyl on the back, with Velcro back there as well. So a couple things you're going to need. The material that you're cutting it out of, this is the Squadron Multicam. The Velcro for the back, just some cheap black vinyl. This is not adhesive, but this is the double-sided adhesive from 3M. So you peel it off both sides. And just kind of what we want to do is peel this off, stick it to the back of this, and then we're going to laser cut this with the adhesive on it. Just because you want it to not be where you're cutting it, but you want it in between the patch and the black vinyl. So we'll go ahead and do that first. Okay, trimmed the adhesive the size that I wanted to stick on the back of this. Could probably get about 2 patches out of this section. Gonna take the adhesive and peel off this back part, and then just stick it to this here. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's going to get cut, but you do want it nice and smooth. All right, so we've got the Cordura laminate stuck to the back of this. So when we laser cut this, we peeled this off and stick it to the black vinyl and have our cutouts showing. So let's jump into the laser software here and design our patch.
Okay, we have Inkscape, which is a free software. We have our patch rectangle drawn out. We've put our word inside. So when you're designing a patch with words like this, you want to pick a font that's basically a stencil. It has these bridges and gaps where the letters aren't going to be fully enclosed, and then those little pieces drop out once you cut it. For this font, I will share it in the description, but the gaps aren't big enough, so we're going to use the node tool in Inkscape to separate these lines a little bit. You can see I grab both of the nodes for the gap and then either hit up or down just to separate it, make that gap a little bit bigger. Okay, I went to cut the patch and then I realized that I didn't put any breaks in the O, so we're just going to put a break in the left side here really quick. Okay, and we're just going to put this in light burn really quick. We're going to do about 500 speed, 95 power, and 3 passes.
All right, got the patch off the laser cutter. Just go ahead and take that out. All this stuff comes out really easy. Dialed in the settings. All right, that's what it's gonna look like on the black vinyl. So now we have to peel off this part of the adhesive, stick it to the vinyl, and trim around the edges. You can see the adhesive is still on this back part. It's kind of shiny and sticky. You can feel it. Let's go ahead and stick it on here, just kind of any old way, just making sure that all the little parts, stick down in there. That's the whole point of the adhesive, is to make sure that these little parts don't come up when you're using your cool patch. Okay, let's go ahead and trim around the edges now. That could be a little better. Okay, last part. Let's stitch this to some hook Velcro, and then obviously trim it. Alright, here's how the patch turned out. It's pretty good. This might not be what the pros are doing for their patches, but just figured I'd put this out and share it with people so they can give it a shot. It's working out pretty good for me so far. I don't, mass produce these patches or anything. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. Put down patches on your helmet. Cool, have fun.